let's welcome your host, Henry Kelly.
Thank you. Thanks very much and welcome again to Going for Gold, our European television quiz programme. Two important things to tell you this week. I want the first to wish you a happy Christmas. Have a good one. And do you know that next week sees the start of our semi-finals here in Going for Gold? A very good time to show you our leaderboard, the people and the countries who are already there. As you can see from the board, England has the distinction of having 3 representatives there so far. And then we have Scotland, Sweden, Austria, Denmark, Northern Ireland and Wales. So there's all to play for with just a week to go to those important semi-finals. Now, you've seen today's contestants. Any one of them could be the eventual winner, or today's contestants are the semi-finalists. They'll win this prize.
The series winner will fly to Seoul in Korea and spend 2 weeks discovering this fascinating country, enjoying the delights, sights and atmosphere of Southeast Asia's unique culture. An experience to remember. And you'll be there as athletes from all over the world strive to win gold. Accommodation, all meals and tickets to final events and the fabulous closing ceremony are included. A great prize for the series winner of Going for Gold.
Yes, that is a really great prize. And today is another special day. What a special day it is today in Going for Gold, because we welcome for the first time a representative from Luxembourg. Welcome to Frie, representing Luxembourg, as I say, who's joined the team of countries going for that elusive prize. Well, as usual, at the start of every show, we play our elimination round. We have 7 contestants from 7 different countries. Only 4 of them will go through to today's first round proper. By now, I know and you know that they know the rules. So hands in the buzzers, contestants. When you think you know the answer, buzz in. What am I? I am a carnivorous member of the weasel family. I have black and white fur. I'm noted for an offensive odour, which I use as a... Wales.
Skunk.
Skunk is correct, Wales. You're in the first round. So we need 3 more from our 6 contestants. Hands on the buzzers again, please. Who am I? I was born near Heidelberg, West Germany in 1967. My father, an architect, built the local... Norway.
Boris Becker.
Boris Becker is the correct answer. Well done, Norway. Oh, well done. 2 answers very quickly, so the rest of the questions for the rest of the contestants, I need 2 more of you to go through to that first round. What am I? I am an edible fungus that occurs at depths of up to 30 centimetres. I flourish in open woodland, Sweden.
Truffle.
A truffle is correct, Sweden. Sweden goes through to that first round. And so, from the Netherlands, Scotland, Luxembourg and England, we need 1 more contestant for today's first round. Who am I? I was born in America in 1897 and disappeared in the Central Pacific Ocean in 1937. I was the first woman to fly alone over the Atlantic Ocean. England.
Amy Johnson.
Is not the correct answer. The rest of the question for the rest of the contestants, hands on the buzzers. And keep listening. I lost my life in an attempt to fly around the world. My given name is Amelia, beginning with E. I am Luxembourg.
Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart, Luxembourg. Well done. On your first day into the competition, you're in the first round. So just for today, we have to say farewell to the Netherlands, to Scotland and England. But of course, we'll see all 3 of you tomorrow on Going for Gold. Now, for the first round today, I'm going to go over there and join Luxembourg, Sweden, Norway and Wales. Come with us for the first round of today's Going for Gold. So let's meet our 4 contestants. We're into today's first round proper. From Luxembourg, who's here on the first day. Luxembourg, the first time represented and Going for Gold. We welcome Frie Martin. What's it like to represent your country the first time and be here already, Frie?
Fabulous.
Good, good. Have you been watching the show in Luxembourg?
When possible, yes.
When possible. Good. And you enjoying it? Know how it's played?
Yes, I think so.
Good. OK. Frie, you live in a farmhouse. Does that mean
Yes.
that you are, in fact, of farming stock?
No, I just like to play at being a farmer.
Play at being a farmer. Well, we're glad you've come here to play Going for Gold with us today, and we wish you the very best of luck in today's contest. And we welcome Elisabet Englund from Sweden. What part of Sweden, Elisabet?
I live near Gothenburg.
Near Gothenburg. That's
Yes.
a famous city, isn't it?
Yes, but I don't live in Gothenburg. A few miles outside.
A few miles. What do you do for a living, Elisabet?
I sell cables.
You sell cables?
I sell cables, yes.
What type of cables, Elisabet?
Power cables and telephone cables. I export them to Western Europe mainly.
Good. Any ones that carry television messages on them?
Not so many of that type, no.
Pity, because you could have done us probably a decent bit of a deal. You never know
could
the way
have done,
things are at the
yes.
moment. Elisabet
It's a pity.
Elisabet from Sweden, welcome and good luck in the programme. From Norway, we welcome Bob Vessenberg. Bob, what do you do for a living?
I'm a journalist.
Are you? Ah, good man. In what particular branch of journalism?
I cover shipping and offshore for an American newspaper.
Jolly good. Have you been watching Going for Gold?
I have, yes, from the beginning.
Like it?
I enjoy it very much.
Good. Crack the system, do you reckon?
I dare not say.
All right, Bob. Well, what we can say is that we wish you the very best of luck, and we're delighted to have you with us on today's programme. And finally, from Wales, who already have somebody into those semi-finals, Helen Keatley, I think it is, who got in recently. Adrian Francis from Wales. What part of Wales, Adrian?
From Gwent, near Monmouth, between Monmouth and Raglan.
Right, and in your spare time, somebody secretly tells me you're a quiz master, so I'm under the microscope today, Adrian.
Well, I think you're doing all right so far, Henry.
Thank you very much indeed, Adrian. We'll continue to do the best, and we wish you the very best luck in today's programme. All right, contestants, thank you. Thank you. Well, let me just remind you of the rules for this particular round in the competition. The questions are in categories. They're worth 1, 2 or 3 points, depending on how you select. We'll always begin with a general knowledge for 1 point. I'm looking for 3 winners to go through to our next 4-in-a-row round. The first 3 of you to get to 6 points will so do. Hands on the buzzers. General knowledge for 1 point. Barcelona is in which European country? Bob?
Spain.
Spain is the correct answer for 1 point. Gets you off the mark. Bob, the category is composers. Select.
1.
1 point on composers, says Bob. He said at the start. What given name was shared by the Austrian father and son? Adrian.
Strauss.
I'm afraid that is the incorrect answer. Bob?
Johann.
Johann, I wanted, whose surname, you see, was Strauss. They were the Strausses, but you gave me the wrong ones. Right, the category, Bob, is sex symbols. Select.
Dare I?
Yes.
3.
A 3-point question on sex symbols. Not so good on the music, but 3 points on this particular category. Which actress won an Oscar in 1971 for a role in the film Clute? Bob?
Fonda, Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda did indeed. Takes you to 5 points. Takes you to 5, and very quickly. Bob, the category is cities. Select.
1.
1 for a win for you. In what European capital city can you stroll through Gorky Park? Bob?
Moscow.
Moscow is correct. He's at 6 already. He's in the next round. Amazing. Amazing. All right, back with... Yes, Elisabet says, whew, and so do I, and I bet you do too. All right, hands in the buzzers again. General knowledge for 1 point, but nobody's scored yet. Cupid is the Roman god of what?
Love.
Free.
Love.
Love is correct, Free. Takes you to 1 point, gets you off the mark. The category is sport. Select.
1.
Just 1 on sport. Which sport originated when a player in a football game picked up the ball and ran with it? Adrian.
Rugby union.
Rugby union did, Adrian. Why wouldn't it? Adrian is off the mark with 1 point. The category is the human body, Adrian. Select.
2.
A 2-point question on the human body. What part of the body is afflicted by dermatitis? Adrian.
The skin.
The skin is correct for 2 points. Takes you to 3, Adrian. The category is animals. Select.
2.
A 2-point question on animals. Which animal is the largest member of the cat family? Adrian.
Tiger.
The tiger is correct, Adrian. Takes you to 5. You waited for it and got there just in time, and you were correct. The category is children's entertainment. Select.
1.
1 point for a win for you. Who played the lead role in the 1964 Oscar-winning film Mary Poppins? Elisabet.
Gosh,
You knew, but it's gone out of
Yes,
time. Anybody
I'm
buzz
sorry.
in? Adrian.
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews is correct. That's the one you needed. That's the 6 you needed. You're in the next round, Adrian. Right, that leaves it that we just need 1 more winner from Frie and Elisabet. Hands on the buzzers, ladies. General knowledge for 1 point. Who in 1969 said, "That's one small step for man, one..." Elisabet.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong did indeed. That gets you off the mark. The category, Elisabet, is in which country?
3, please.
3-point question on in which country. In which European country is the historic and popular health resort Baden-Baden? Elisabet.
West Germany.
West Germany is absolutely correct, and that takes you to 4. The category, Elisabet, is soldiers. Select.
2, please.
2-point question for a win for you today. Which American soldier led the United States Third Army across France into Germany in 1945? Elisabet.
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower did not. Frie. We're out of time. It was General George Patton. It means... Oh, just that too, of course, but you didn't bang the buzzer, Frie. You've got to hit those buzzers. General knowledge, hands on the buzzers for 1 point. The mammal known as the flying fox is not really a fox at all, but it does fly. What is it? Frie.
A bat?
A bat is correct. A bat is correct. Just in time, Frie. The category, that puts you on 2 points to Elisabet's 4. The category is science. Select.
1.
1 on science. In radio, for what do the letters UHF stand? Elisabet.
Ultra short wave.
No, that is not the correct answer, Frie.
Ultra high frequency.
Ultra high frequency is correct. UHF. Ultra high frequency. Frie, that brings you up to 3 to Elisabet's 4 in a very interesting situation. The category is dance. Select.
Ooh, only 2.
Only 2. That would give Elisabet a win, but it would put you very close. It would put you ahead if you answered it. A dance macabre is also called a dance of what? Frie.
A dance of death.
A dance of death is absolutely correct. That takes you to 5. Now you're 1 ahead. The category is films. Select.
1.
1 on films for a win for you. Who starred with Elisabet Taylor in the film version of Taming of the Shrew? Frie.
Richard Burton.
Pardon?
Richard Burton.
Richard Burton. It really had to be, Frie. It is, and you're right, and you're in the next round. All right. Okay. It means today, but just for today, Elisabet, we're very sorry to lose you, but of course on Going for Gold, everybody gets another chance throughout the week, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, Elisabet. And now, today, it's time to get a step closer because we're ready now to play 4 in a row. Right, contestants, here we go with the 4 in a row round. It's your solo round. It's just each individual contestant against the clock for those crucial 40 seconds. Bob, you got into the round first. There are the categories available. Sport, marine creatures, renaissance and entertainment. Bob, which category would you like?
I'll try entertainment.
Entertainment. Bob, will you join me here, please, for your solo round of 4 in a row? You know the rules by now, Bob. You've got 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row or take your highest score. We'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you now. Are you ready to play 4 in a row?
I'm ready.
You're ready and you're happy about that? All right, Bob. Your time on entertainment starts now. What nationality is the comedian Paul Hogan?
Australian.
Correct. In cartoon films, what kind of creature is Yogi?
A bear.
He is. In the TV series Star Trek, who played Mr. Spock?
Leonard Nimoy.
He did. In the classic TV series, who is the fast-talking, scheming Army Sergeant played by Phil Silvers?
Sergeant Bilko.
Sergeant Bilko is quite correct. You've got 4 in a row and 4 questions, Bob. Thank you. Whew. My goodness, well done. 4 questions, 4 correct answers. Adrian, which category would you like?
Sport.
Sport. Adrian, will you join me here, please, for your solo 4 in a row round? The 40 seconds we will put on the clock for you now. On sport, Adrian, are you ready to play 4 in a row?
Yes, I think so.
OK, Adrian, your time starts now. What nationality is the chess player Anatoly Karpov?
Russian.
He is. In which sport are there events called freestyle, medley and backstroke?
Swimming.
Correct. Which sport do you associate with the Ryder Cup and the Walker Cup?
Golf.
Correct. Who finally defeated Bjorn Borg at Wimbledon in 1981?
McEnroe.
Correct. That's 4 questions correctly answered in a row, 4 in a row. Well done, Adrian. This is a quick day and a tough one, I can tell you. Frie from Luxembourg. That leaves you with marine creatures or renaissance. Which would you like, Frie?
I think I'll have the marine creatures.
The marine creatures. Frie, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round? We'll put the 40 seconds on the clock for you now. And are you ready to play 4 in a row, Frie?
As ready as I'm going to get.
OK, Frie. On marine creatures, your time starts now. A hammerhead is a type of which animal?
Shark.
It is. What is the characteristic shape of a flounder?
It's big and flat.
It's big and flat. It's flat. That's good enough. Name the much-prized game fish known for its long, flat, spear-shaped snout. I need an answer, Frie. You're out of time. I'm afraid it's the swordfish.
Yes.
What eel-like fish has a shocking impact?
The electric eel.
It does. Name the friendly sea creature with the built-in smile, famed for its intelligence and ability to communicate with its kind.
Dolphins.
That is correct. The ghost, land and hermit are all types of which sea creature?
Turtle?
I-
Turtle.
No, I'm afraid it's not. Not only did I need an answer, but in the middle of asking you for it, I ran out of time. The answer was the crab. Frie, today you didn't make it to 4 in a row, but you did score 2 on your first day.
Yes.
Well played. Which means that we are going to have a very interesting and tough final, because if you look at those scores, you'll discover that for today we just have to say goodbye to Frie, because she just scored 2 in the 4 in a row, but we'll see you tomorrow, Frie. And with 4 in a row answered correctly by both of them, straight off, I'm going to ask Bob and Adrian to come and join me in today's head-to-head final of Going for Gold. Gentlemen, please. Right, we're down to it. Today's head-to-head final on Going for Gold, and it's between Wales and Norway, between Bob Wesenberg from Norway and Adrian Francis from Wales. Bob, you got into this round first. You know the rules. The choice will be up to you. The first subject is natural products. There's an extra clue for you watching at home. Bob, on natural products, you can either pass or play. If you play, you get control of the game in the Big 4 zone. What will you do?
I'll play.
You will play on natural products, Bob, in that Big 4 zone for Norway, and your time starts now. I am a plant and the substance produced from it. I am an annual grass growing 1 metre tall, the leaves of which are long and flat, while my panicle bears flowers which produce grain. I'm grown on submerged land in the warmer regions of the world.
Rice.
Rice is the correct answer, Adrian, in the 3 zone. Well answered, so Wales take the lead on 3. Bob, it means you are playing catch-up. The subject is substances, and there's a clue for you watching at home. On the subject of substances, Bob, will you play or pass?
I'll pass.
You will pass substances over to Adrian Francis from Wales, who's already on 3 points. Adrian, your time starts now. I am a compound which has surprisingly complicated physical and chemical properties. I exist in gaseous, liquid and solid states, and my versatility as a solvent is essential to living organisms, and Bob.
Water.
Water is the correct answer, Bob. You sounded surprised. But it was the correct answer. It means the scores are level at 3 points each. The next subject is famous women. There's a clue for you watching at home. And Bob, as you were first into the round, you have the choice to play or pass on famous women.
I'll pass again.
You'll pass again to Adrian on famous women. Adrian, on your score of 3, your time starts now. I was born in New York in 1884, and in my time was one of the most widely admired women in the world. I became active in politics after my famous husband was stricken with polio, and wrote... Bob.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Eleanor Roosevelt is the correct answer. In the 3 zone, which takes you up to 6, and that means, Adrian, you're playing catch-up. The subject is additives. Additives is the subject. There is your clue on the screen for you watching at home, and the subject, Adrian, play or pass?
Pass.
Pass additives over to Bob, who needs 9 points to win the game, and he's already got up to 6. On additives, Bob, your time starts now. I'm an organic compound which has no food value, as I am not metabolized by the body. I have been the subject of considerable debate regarding a possible carcinogenic effect, but tests were inconclusive. I was discovered by chemists in 1879 and widely used by diabetics and others who must avoid sugar intakes. I am Bob.
Insulin.
Insulin is not the correct answer. It means that, Adrian, you have control of the game again, and your time continues now. I am 500 times sweet. Adrian.
Sugar.
Sugar is not the correct answer. It means that, Bob, you have control of the game again, and time continues now. 500 times sweeter than... Bob.
Saccharin.
Saccharin is the correct answer. In the 2 zone, which takes you up to 8, Bob. The subject now is literature. There's a clue for you watching at home on literature. Adrian Francis from Wales. Will you play or pass?
Pass.
You're going to pass literature over to Bob in the hopes, obviously, that he doesn't know it quick enough. All right, Bob, on literature, your time starts now. I was born in France in 1802 and initially made a living as a lawyer in Paris, but went on to gain a reputation as a dramatist and then as a historical novelist. Although often considered brash and... Bob.
Victor Hugo.
No, that is not the correct answer, I'm afraid. Adrian, you have control of the game and your time continues now. Although often considered brash and melodramatic nowadays, my plays were enthusiastically received in the 1820s. I became a popular and prolific 19th century author, producing swashbuckling adventures such as The Three Musketeers and...
Defoe.
Pardon?
Defoe.
Defoe is not the correct answer. It means, Bob, that you have control of the game and your time continues now. And the Count of Monte Cristo. Bob.
Guy de Maupassant.
Is not the correct answer, which means, Adrian, you have control of the game and time continues now. My name is Alexandra who? You're out of time. You gave me several guesses, but the answer was Alexandra Dumas. Which means that Bob on 8 and Adrian is on 3. Norway v Wales. Adrian, you're playing catch-up again. The subject is the cinema. There's a clue for you watching at home. Play or pass on the cinema?
Play.
play on the cinema, Adrian. Your time starts now. I'm both a book and a film. The author of the book spent 10 years working on Me, her only book. The film rights were sold for $50,000 and the resulting movie won an Academy Award in 1940 and is based on the story. Bob.
And Margaret Mitchell, Gone with the Wind.
Margaret Mitchell, Gone with the Wind is correct. Answered in the Free zone, which means you're on 11 and you're today's winner, Bob. Well played. Not only does it mean that Bob Wiesenberg from Norway is today's winner, he's through to the heat final later on this week and he's got this lovely memento of his achievement exclusive to winning contestants on Going for Gold. Very well done, Bob. Adrian Francis from Wales, hard luck today. You gave us a great game all the way through from the elimination round right up to here. Congratulations to you, and of course, we'll see you tomorrow. Well played so far, Adrian. Don't forget to join me again tomorrow when this time I'll be inviting 6 contestants from all over Europe who are going for gold. Bye-bye for now. Well done again, Bob.